That's a look at some of the numbers for you. By the way, Coach Clint Burris is assisted by KJ Conklin and Larry Burris. As the introduction of the teams taking place, public address announcer Jessica Van Dyke. Her father taking care as the official scorekeeper, Pat Everett. And it will be Alan Rusk taking care of the scoreboard and such. The Lady Knights and the Blue Knights softball and baseball teams are enjoying the weather in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. They're on their spring trip out east, getting ready to play a lot of baseball and softball over the next 3 to 4 or 5 days. So we'll say a quick shout out to Coach Conley and the baseball squad, and also to Coach Nick Short and the Lady Knights softball team as well, as both teams are out in Myrtle Beach, starting their first games out there today. So best of luck there. And also, as we see, sitting over in the corner, it's Carrie Moran, the full-time head athletic trainer for OCC Athletics. She keeps busy with her table over in the corner, taking care of the athletics here. So say a hello to Carrie as well. Kobe Gerard is running our board back at the studios, south edge of Olney. Big thanks to Kobe. And we get set to go. The Wren Lake Lady Warriors are in their traveling red uniforms with black letters and numbers, with third-year coach Dave Brown. And Coach Clint Burris, year number 11 at the home of the Lady Knights. They come in today wearing their light blue, powder blue uniforms with navy blue letters and numbers trimmed up with white. It'll be Tara Hughes jumping center against Holloman. Tara at 5'10", Holloman at 6'5". She's even taller than the official, who will be throwing up the ball at midcourt. And we're set to go as the ball is in the air. Tip is controlled by Wren Lake. Quickly on the dribble, Danford. She'll bring it up on the right side. Going against Silva, man-to-man defense. She goes straight to the hole and gets the first bucket. And Wren Lake, just like that, up early, 2-0. First offensive set for the Lady Knights. And Deja Snipes loses the ball, stole it away. And now she gets it back on another steal. So the teams trade turnovers. She'll get it up to Ariana Silva. 30 seconds in. Silva down the baseline. No good. Tara Hughes, a shot up, blocked by Halliman. Now the loose ball quickly is thrown away. They try to get it up quickly to McCallum. Stolen away by Allie Willis. Allie comes the length of the court, misses a layup. And now Wren Lake will bring it back. So already 3 turnovers in the contest. Wren Lake leading 2-0 with the ball. Halliman, the big gal, up above the left elbow. Now Gibbs into the paint. And they kick it into the corner. 3-pointer up. No good. Halliman with the offensive rebound. Back out with the bucket head of the key is no good for Trotter. She's our leading scorer. 29 a game. And the rebound, the Silva quickly down to Christopher. Her shot is blocked out of bounds by Halliman. Wow. The 6'5" freshman already with 2 blocked shots in the game. With 8:44 to go first quarter, Snipes will trigger in to the left of the OCC goal. They trail 2-0. Out to Christopher above the right elbow. Shovels it off now to Silva down the lane. Up on the glass, no good. And the rebound to Trotter. Trotter now will give off to point guard Nia Danforth. Danforth on the left wing on the pass to Rachel Jennings, or check that, that's to Marshall. Now back to Marshall in the wing, and a foul on Deja Snipes. That'll be her first team foul, OCC. Ball will be out of bounds across from Coach Burris in the OCC sitting area. Macy Robbins is out of this game. Charmaine Murray will play little. She's a little ailing today. And there's a deep pass. They try to go down low and get it to the big gal, and the third turnover of the game on Wren Lake. So OCC will get it out. Some backcourt pressure applied by the Lady Warriors. 8:22 to go, first quarter. 2-0 Wren Lake. And it comes into Deja Snipes. She'll go up against Marshall into the front court. Man-to-man defense, both teams here early. Now Snipes will make a move and will have a foul down low. A holding foul on Rend Lake. Maybe a break there for the Lady Knights. Fouling Sammy McGowan, her first team foul. Lady Knights will have it out to the right of the goal. Snipes will trigger it in. 20 on the shot clock. It's into Silva on the wing. Ariana goes to the free throw line. Now left side Christopher to the paint. Had it stolen away. Second Lady Knight turnover. All the way down in. They kick it to McGowan. Now down low. Trotter. Shot is missed, but she's fouled and will shoot two. And the foul whistled against OCC. That will go against Tyasia Christopher. Her first, the second team foul. And Trotter, a 63% free throw shooter at the line. She's made 10 of 16 this year, but hits this one. That's her first point of the game. Again, averaging 29 points and 8 rebounds a game. Tyasia Trotter, a 5'10 sophomore out of Louisville. She hits the second free throw. 4-0 lead, Rend Lake. OCC breaks the press. Here's Silva, right side to Willis. Alley fakes, dribbles across the lane, hands off to Tara Hughes. She goes out left wing to Silva. Up top, Snipes, down the lane. Off down low now to Hughes, out to Christopher for three, and it's good. Tyasia Christopher with her 10th three-pointer of the year, and it's 4-3. Lady Knights down by a point. Good ball movement by OCC. And on the dribble up top is Danforth. Now to Marshall. She goes down the right lane, puts the shot up off the block, and I think will be whistled for the charging foul. And she will. Charging foul on Marshall. It's her first foul, second team foul. And player control foul, turnover number 4 on Rend Lake. Lady Knights will bring it up, trailing by a point. Chance to take their first lead of the game. 7:17 to go, first quarter. 4-3, Rend Lake. Here's Silva. Down the lane into the paint. Floater from 10, no good. Rebounded by Trotter. Trotter will bring it out for Rend Lake. Gives it over now to Danforth. Point guard, she'll bring it up. Coach Brown calling out the play. Lady Knights man-to-man. It's McGowan on the right wing. She directs traffic. Holloman trying to get her down low. They get it to her and up on the glass and good. And a foul from Tara Hughes. She tried to get up in the face of Holloman. Did, but got the foul. And the 6'5 freshman from Sorrento, Illinois, will go for the harm. She got the hoop. Free throw is good. Her first 3 points of the game. And it's 7-3. Rend Lake matching their largest lead of the game at 4. 6:43 to go, first quarter. Here's Snipes up on the right wing. Now we'll go to the hole. Kicks it in the corner. Christopher for three, and a good one. Second in a row for Tyasia Christopher. Her 11th of the year. Blue Knights have cut the lead back to 1. Couple of three balls. Now driving in. It's up top with Marshall. Free throw line jumper. Right elbow, no good. Tara Hughes, the rebound. Here comes Allie Willis. She'll cross dribble, now down the lane. Right side, up and good. Willis with the bucket, coast to coast. We have a first lead change of the game. Lady Knights are on top, 8-7. On a 5-0 run. And for Rend Lake, the ball is to Marshall. Marshall will hand off to Trotter. Now in the corner, a three-pointer by Danforth, no good. And the ball will go out of bounds. Last touched on the shot by Rend Lake. Well, you've got Trotter, who hardly has touched the ball here this afternoon. She leads them in scoring, them being Rend Lake. And they're hardly trying to find her. But it'll be OCC bringing it up. Deja Snipes. Naria Reed is in for Tara Hughes, taking a break. Snipes gets it to Silva. Ariana way up top now drives into the corner. And that'll be a touch push foul. I believe that'll be on Trotter. And it will be. First foul on Deja Trotter. That's the third team foul on Rend Lake. And the ball is out of bounds to OCC. A whole new crew of players for the Lady Warriors. Coach Brown not too happy with his squad. We'll pick him up as we go. Deja Snipes brings it inbound. Left corner, Willis, three, no good. The rebound is pulled out. Into the game is Megan Barton, a 5'9 freshman. She'll bring it up to the right elbow. Misses the free throw line shooter. But the offensive rebound kicked out. Now in the paint, shot is blocked by Deja Snipes. What a good block. But they're going to give her a foul, saying she got her with the body. And there's a nice move in the paint by Delia Johnson, a 5'6 freshman. So she'll be at the line to shoot two. Snipes will pick up her second foul of the game, third of the game in the quarter for OCC. And that's the line. Johnson averaging 2 points, 2 rebounds a game. She hits her first free throw. The 5'6 freshman out of Lyndhurst, Ohio. And she'll try to give Lynn Lake another lead. We are tied at 8-8. Second free throw good. So we've had a tie now, 2 lead changes. Lynn Lake up 9-8. They'll apply some full court pressure. 5:13 to go, first frame. Snipes is double teamed and fouled. They nearly got a steal, but the foul will go on Delia Johnson, her fourth team foul. And we'll have Allison Harris entering the OCC lineup for Deja Snipes. So it'll be Harris with Christopher, Willis, Silva, and Reed. OCC with the ball, trailing by a point. Pass into Christopher. She takes it down low and will throw it out of bounds. Probably should have shot that. Tried to go down to Naria Reed, who is coming up on the left block. Turnover is the third of the game on OCC. So for Lynn Lake, as we told you earlier, they have Johnson in the game. Handling the ball is Barton. They go on the right side. There's a 3-ball put up. No good. The ball is tapped out to the 3-ball shooter, Angel Helm. Now in the corner, 3-ball is up and good by Barton. Only her third 3-pointer of the year. And just like that, Lynn Lake has matched their largest lead at 4, 12-8. Now Naria Reed, nice move on the right side. Went up with a shot, partially blocked. Lynn Lake gets it. Now a free throw line jumper is no good. And it'll go out of bounds. Shot in the paint was taken there by Barton. Barton and also Helm touched it out of bounds. OCC will get it. So a 4-point lead. It's the third time in the game Lynn Lake has led by that amount. Willis takes it to the right elbow. Allie hands off to Ariana Silva. Now into the paint. Goes into the corner. Christopher for 3. No good. And the rebound will go out of bounds. Touched, they say, by Silva. So over to Lynn Lake. Lynn Lake also has in the game Annabelle Harrison. Harrison out of Mount Vernon, Illinois, former Lady Ram. And also into the game as well is Rachel Jennings in the contest, one of the sophomores on the squad. So with the ball on the dribble is Johnson. Now to the right side. Driving in is Barton. Little floater, no good. Rebounded by Naria Reed. Here comes OCC. Silva over on the left wing to Allison Harris. Former Lady Eagle is, fouled. Well, I guess not fouled to the floor. It's going to be a jump ball called. She lost it, got it back, and was tied up. And the jump ball, OCC will keep it with the alternate possession. And here's Christopher driving to the hole. Lost the ball out of bounds. A turnover, the fourth of the game on the Lady Knights. 3:31 to go, first quarter. Lynn Lake will bring it up. Still stuck with a 4-point lead at 12-8. And bringing the ball up on the dribble will be Jennings. Off the bench from Fairfield, former Lady Mule. And into the front court up top. There's a drive down the right lane. Shot on the glass, no good. Put up there by Barton. We'll check that. That's by Johnson. Rebounded by Silva. Here comes the Lady Knights. Ooh. Allison Harris had a layup. Instead goes back to Naria Reed. It's going to be double teamed as the ball stripped away. That looked like a pretty good steal. But they're going to whistle the foul on Lynn Lake. And that'll be Megan Barton, her first foul, 15 foul. And Naria Reed will be at the line to shoot the double bonus. with 3:05 to go here in the first quarter of play. Naria Reed from New Albany, Indiana. The left-handed shooter puts it up all net. She has a really good touch for a 6'2 freshman. Averaging 5 points and 3 rebounds a game off the bench. And her second free toss from 15, good as well. So 12-10. Checking out of the Rend Lake lineup will be Delia Johnson. First action coming in, number 2, J.C. McGowan, a freshman. J.C. and the other McGowan girl, Sammy, are cousins on this team. Not sisters, but cousins. And J.C. into the game out of Waltonville as well. So the left wing, they go down low to Barton. Turnaround jumper good off the left back. She's hit a 3-ball and a 2-ball. And now back to a 4-point lead, Rend Lake. 2:30 to go, first quarter. Christopher to the free throw line. Kicks it out to Harris. Now Silva. Silva down the right elbow. Looks to go low, but gets it back now to Allie Willis. She'll drive in, step back, jumper good. What she does so well, she gets the defense back on their heels and steps back away from them and hits the jumper from 15. Allie Willis with her second hoop of the game. Back to a 2-point lead, Rend Lake. There's Jennings to the paint, now kicks it out. Free ball above the right elbow is in and out, no good. Allison Harris with a rebound. And the former NCHS graduate brings up. She's fouled, and she'll come down to shoot 2 free throws. As that foul will go against Barton, her second. 16 foul. And a whole new 5 come in for Rend Lake. It'll be the starters back in. Trotter, Marshall, Halliman, Danforth, and Sammy McGowan. And with exactly 2 minutes to go in the first quarter of play, Tara Hughes will re-enter the OCC lineup, coming in for Naria Reed. And it'll be Allison Harrison at the line. So first free throw of the year, attempted and made. Former Lady Eagle from Newton will put the second free throw up, good as well. So she's shooting 100% from the charity stripe. She'll take a break into the game. Charmaine Murray, we are tied at 14. It's our second tie of the game. And Rend Lake will bring the ball up again with their starting unit back into the lineup. On the dribble up top is Danforth. Now left side Trotter for 3, and it's all net. First 3-ball for her. It's her 11th of the year. And it's 17-14, Rend Lake back on top. Now Murray, left wing, cross dribbles, nearly loses it. And now we'll have a jump ball call. Charmaine Murray crossed it right in front of her. And good job by Michaela Marshall to tie her up. Jump ball will go over to the Lady Warriors on the alternate possession. Turnover number 5 on the Lady Knights. 90 seconds to go first quarter. Here's Holloman. Good shut off by Hughes. Right side to Danforth. Cross dribble down the lane, up in the glass. No good. Rebounded by Taisha Christopher. Here comes OCC. Quickly up to Tara Hughes. She fakes, gets the shot in the glass. Can't get it to go, though. And the rebound coming down to Rend Lake. That's the Danforth. Quickly to McGowan, down there in the paint, Trotter for 2. Good ball movement, Rend Lake. Trotter has 5 consecutive points, now 7 in the game. And it's 19-14, largest lead of the game for Rend Lake. Tara Hughes will fire the 3, no good. Charmaine Murray can't handle the rebound, now to McGowan. And Rend Lake will bring it up, leading by 5. Here's a pass on the left side. That's now down low from Marshall. Out top, Trotter. Another 3-pointer is good. She's firing up. She has 8 consecutive points, now 10 in the game. And just like that, Rend Lake is up by 8. Here's Willis, free throw line jumper. No good. Tara Hughes taps it out. And let's see how they call this. 2 players going for the ball. Both girls hit the floor pretty hard as they collided. Charmaine Murray for OCC. And also going for the ball was Michaela Marshall for Rend Lake. And the foul will be whistled on Rend Lake. Wow. I don't know how you can call a foul either way on that. Both girls going for the ball, and they collided. But a break there for OCC, and Murray will be at the line to shoot two. A 58% free throw shooter, Charmaine, seeing her first action. A freshman from Bradenton, Florida. With 25 seconds to go in the first quarter. Shot clock is off. And the free throw is up and good. As it tried to roll out, but dropped in. Charmaine averaging 7 points and 8 rebounds. Usually a starter, but not here this afternoon. She's feeling a bit under the weather. Her playing time likely to be limited. And the second free throw up and good as well. Lady Knights have hit 6 of 6 from the charity stripe. 25 seconds to go. 22-16. The Rend Lake lead cut to 6. And the Lady Warriors likely going for one shot. They have the possession arrow to begin the second quarter with the ball. Here's McGowan down low to Trotter. Trotter will step back out, 12 seconds. Now to McGowan, that's JC. Now Trotter on the wing, shot three, no good. Ball's out of bounds. And over to Rend Lake. They say Ariana Silva touched it last. So 6 seconds to go. Ball will be out of bounds to the right of their goal. And trigger in will be McGowan. Sammy gets it into the big gal. Holloman back to McGowan. She drives. Layup left hand. No good. And the buzzer goes off before Trotter can get it back. Coming out of the timeout break for OCC, who will start with the ball. It's Allie Willis, Ariana Silva, Deja Snipes back in, Taisha Christopher, and Tara Hughes. It's both JC and Sammy McGowan in the lineup for Rend Lake, along with Danforth, Halliman, the 6'5 freshman, and Trotter, their leading scorer. Here's Snipes, left elbow, try to go in the corner, stolen away, 7th turnover, Lady Knights. Danforth all the way down in, bucket no good, but fouled there by Allie Willis. Willis's first foul of the game. It's the first team foul this quarter. And Danforth will be at the line to shoot two. Her first trip there. An 83% free throw shooter. And the first one is good. Although she's only shot 7 free throws now, she made 5 of 6 coming into this game. And her second free throw, just 15 seconds into the second quarter, is good. She has 4 in the game. Rend Lake coming in 69% free throw shooters. OCC at 58% on the year. Here's Snipes up the left side. 8-point lead for Rend Lake. In the corner, Christopher. 3-ball, good. Taisha Christopher, her third 3-pointer of the game, her 12th of the year. She cuts that 8-point lead down to 5, 24-19. Here's Danforth. Now up top to Halliman, knocked away by Tara Hughes, but Trotter gets it. Cross dribble to the elbow, now on the left wing. That's to McGowan, JC. Backdoor pass, Halliman up, left hand, no good. And the second time the ball goes up, Halliman will get the rebound, puts it up. Tara Hughes trying to get the ball, and she's whistled for her second foul. That will be the second team foul in OCC this quarter. And as we said, Halliman fouled. She'll be at the line for the second time in the game. She was there earlier, fouled on a bucket and made the three-point play. Tara Hughes will come out of the OCC lineup, and into the game is Naria Reed. And Halliman to shoot two. First one is good. And she'll have another coming with 9:05 to go here in the second quarter of play. Second free throw, no good. Cleared out by Reed and rebounded by Snipes. Deja brings it up the right side. Had the ball knocked away from behind. Turnover number 8 on OCC. Here's J.C. McGowan now in the corner. Danforth down low. And the ball's going to be tipped out of bounds by Naria Reed. And Ren Lake will keep it. They are trying to get the ball down to Halliman, their big gal. 8:47 to go second quarter. Now 20 on the shot clock. McGowan will trigger it in. Sammy in the paint, trying to get it to Trotter, but she lost it right into the hands of Naria Reed. It's a fifth turnover on Ren Lake. Silva into the corner, brings it up to Snipes. Cross dribble, guarded by Trotter. Goes across court now to Christopher, and she'll lose it out of bounds. Couldn't handle the pass. The 9th turnover on the Lady Knights. With 8:30 to go, second quarter of play. And it'll be Danforth across the timeline. Lady Knights, both teams in fact, still man-to-man defense. They go on the right wing, that's to McGowan. And an illegal screen will be whistled on Trotter. They went to the wing to J.C. McGowan. Trotter, kind of serving as a guide, was moving with the ball and blocking the defense, whistled for the blocking foul. That's her second foul. First team foul. Also player control foul, so turnover number 6 on Ren Lake. And it'll be the ball up the court. Snipes, Willis, Allison Harris back into the lineup. Now down low, Naria Reed up and good for 2. And a quick timeout to the OCC bench. Beautiful entry pass by Silva. Naria Reed with a drop step and the left-handed shot off the glass, getting her first bucket of the game. She has 4. And we'll keep it here with a 30-second break, being brought to you by Alney Central College. So 8:03 to go here in the second quarter of play. Naria Reed, by the way, will be our featured Know Your Lady Knight coming up at halftime for our Know Your Lady Knight interview. So make sure you tune over to our website. If you're watching the streaming live on YouTube, you'll have to go to our website to hear that interview with Naria Reed. That's at freedom929.com. The Lady Knights trail here 25-21. Ren Lake's largest lead has been at 8 on 2 occasions. Lady Knights got their only lead of the game and had it up to 5 points before Ren Lake came charging back. And a 3-ball put up by the big gal. High on the right wing, Megan Halliman, the 6'5 freshman, hits her first 3-pointer of the year. She has 4 of her 7 points this quarter. And Deja Snipes will drive down the left lane, throws the ball up, no good, no foul. And Danforth has it now to McGowan. Back to McGowan on the wing. Up top, Danforth. She'll drive down the lane. Shot up, partially blocked by Naria Reed. Picked up by Silva. Now to Snipes. Lady Knights bring it up in the corner. Allie Willis for 3, no good. And the ball is tipped by McGowan. Now Halliman and Danforth will bring it up. Trying to get it back to Halliman, and it's picked up on the steal by Allison Harris. Turnover is only the 7th of the game on Ren Lake. 7:03 to go, second quarter. Snipes on the right wing. And she'll pull it up. Now up top, Harris. 3-pointer is, no good. Off the front of the rim. And the rebound to Halliman. Quickly to Danforth. Now right side to J.C. McGowan. Now Sammy McGowan. In the corner, step back 3-ball is no good. That's Gabriel Nielsen. Silva with a rebound up to Allie Willis. She dribbles in, kicks it out. Snipes for three up top is good. Deja Snipes, her sixth three-pointer of the year, first of the game. And the Lady Knights now trail by 4, 28-27. Excuse me, 28-24. Halliman will fire the three-pointer from the corner, no good. Rebound to Silva. She's fouled from behind, but Danforth, her first, second team foul on Rand Lake. And 4 substitutes into the contest. And let's see, staying in to the lineup will be Nielsen. Others into the game include Rachel Jennings. Also back into the contest is Annabelle Harrison, along with Helm and Johnson. There's a shot down low. Beautiful pass by Silva. She drew the defense, got it in to Charmaine Murray. Put the bucket up and in for 2. And she is fouled. She'll be at the line to shoot for the N1. Charmaine Murray, her first basket. And the Bradenton, Florida native will look for the three-point play. As the free throw is up and no good. Ball is nearly rebounded by Harris, but pulled out by Nielsen. So Murray with 4 points. 28-26. Lady Knights have cut it to 2. And a travel call in the corner. By the way, that foul was whistled on Angel Helm, her first, third team foul. And with the turnover, the 8th of the game on Rand Lake, here's Willis to the free throw line, kicks it out to Silva on the right wing. 5:45 to go. Silva drives, a left-handed layup in the right block, no good. The rebound to Rand Lake. They lead but by 2. Now to Jennings, and she travels with it. Tried to get the ball off on the wing as she ran down the lane. So back-to-back turnovers. Now the 9th turnover of the game for Rand Lake. Silva will take a seat for a break. And back into the lineup is Taisha Christopher. Taisha to the free throw line, kicks it out to Deja Snipes. Now on the wing, Taisha, three-pointer, no good. Rebound to Charmaine Murray, back up, no good. Had a good look. And the rebound now to Helm. Quickly off to Nielsen on the right wing. Nielsen drives in, kicks it out. Jennings tried to go low, knocked away by Murray, stolen by Christopher. Another turnover, the 6th of the quarter on Rand Lake. Their 10th of the game. Here's Willis out to Christopher for 3. No good. Rebounded by Allie Willis. Tries to go back up with it, but stolen away. Turnover number 4 in the quarter for OCC, 10th of the game. And driving to the hole, ball is going to be stripped away. Nice defense by Deja Snipes. That was Delia Johnson driving to the basket. She blocked a shot, but it was off of herself as she stepped on the baseline. Rand Lake will keep it. Nielsen comes out of the lineup, the 6'1 freshman out of Campbell, Missouri. Back into the game is the big gal, 6'5 freshman, Megan Halliman. So with the ball above the left elbow, Johnson down to Halliman. Little half hook in front of the paint is up and good. No one for the Lady Knights can handle pretty much Halliman with her height. She has 6 points in the quarter, now 9 in the game. Rand Lake back up by 4. Christopher will be double teamed. Out to Snipes, into the paint. Murray back out to Christopher. Now Snipes up top. She'll drive the paint. Shot is up, but she goes to the floor, fouled by Halliman, who in turn helps her up. Good sportsmanship there. And Deja Snipes will go to the line to shoot 2. First 2 free throws for the point guard out of Bradenton, Florida. Allie Willis will get a break. Melissa Coker from Clearwater, Florida, will see her first action for the Lady Knights. And Rachel Jennings will check out of the Rand Lake lineup. As the first free throw by Snipes is good. Checking in for the Lady Warriors. Yeah, let's see. Who was it that came in? Oh, it's back in. Nia Danforth. Second free throw by Snipes is no good. Tipped out of bounds by Charmaine Murray, trying to get the tip out So Snipes has 4. The Red Lake lead is at 3. Allison Harris will sit down after some good minutes. Back into the lineup for OCC is Ariana Silva. So Silva, Snipes, Murray, Coker, and Christopher back into man-to-man defense. Here's Danforth driving in, kicks it out. Now a little floater off the right wing, and Lane, no good. That's put up there by Annabelle Harrison. We come up on the other end. OCC gets the ball in. Christopher driving to the hole. Whistle for traveling. The 11th turnover on the Lady Knights. 3:52 to go in the first half rather. Scoreboard check brought to you by Eric Keller, your Country Financial representative. 30-27, Rend Lake on top. Rend Lake only their 4th game of the year. The Lady Knights playing their 10th of the season. Up top on the dribble is Harrison. Now kicks it out. 3-pointer left side. A long one is no good by Delia Johnson. Rebounded by Murray. Charmaine gets it to Silva. Here comes the Lady Knights down by 3. Murray left side. Christopher. Taisha dribbles off the foot. Picking up the loose ball, Christopher. Now Murray, baseline, up on the glass, no good. And the rebound coming down to Rend Lake's Annabelle Harrison. Quickly up right side, 3 by Johnson is good. That's Delia Johnson, her first 3-pointer of the year. She has 5, and Rend Lake up by 6. 3 minutes to go, second quarter. Here's Snipes down the lane, out to Melissa Coker. She goes to the lane, now needs help and loses a ball. Threw it away. Now stolen back by Silva. Down low to Murray. Shot from behind, partially blocked by Holloman. Now stolen away by Snipes. She takes it in, foul to the floor. And the foul will be whistled on Angel Helm. That'll be her second, 4th team foul. Check that 5th team foul on Rend Lake. Deja Snipes to the line to shoot 2. Charmaine Murray will get a break. Tara Hughes re-enters the OCC lineup. So 2:38 to go here in the second quarter of play. Snipes will shoot 2. Was there earlier, made 1 of 2. And her first free throw, no good. Deja, a 56% free throw shooter. She's been at the line now 80 times this year. That's more than double any other OCC Lady Knight. And the second free throw, no good. Tipped by Hughes, but rebounded there by Helm. And Helm will get it out. The left side 3, up and good by Annabelle Harrison. It's her second 3-pointer of the year. And the 6th 3-pointer of the game for Rend Lake. They now lead it by 9. It's our largest lead of the game. Silva out to Coker. Melissa drives, little scoop layup is good. She faked the pass into the corner. And she got the layup off the right block. So nice move by Melissa Coker. Puts a shot up and good. 36-29, 2:09 to go in the first half. McGowan will check back into the lineup. That's Sammy. She comes in for Harrison. No timeout, so on the court to Rend Lake. We'll take a break. 2:09 to go in the first half. 36-29, Rend Lake up by 7. This is OCC basketball.
(395-7777) or visit iecc.edu.
And we're back to the dungeon. Lady Knights into defense. And it will be Rend Lake with the ball. Here's Tammy McGowan. She looks low, and she gets over the wing to Johnson. Delia Johnson makes a move, and we'll have an illegal screen up top. That'll be whistle on Sammy McGowan. Her second foul, 16 foul on Rend Lake, but it's a player control foul, so no free throws. It will be the 11th turnover of the game on Rend Lake, their 7th in this quarter. And Silva will bring it up. Up on the right wing. Now to Deja Snipes. She'll take it down the right lane. Try to go down into the corner. Threw it away. Turnover number 12 for OCC. Johnson tries to get it in the corner. Melissa Coker stole it, saved it back in bounds. Now they go down low to Halliman for the easy bucket. Wow. The 6'5 freshman making her presence known with 8 points this quarter, now 11 in the game. Another 9-point lead. Silva down low with the shot, gets a rebound. Out to Snipes for three, no good. And the rebound to Johnson. Here comes Rand Lake. They like to play in transition basketball. Coach Brown using the 5 in and 5 out recruiting technique. And the ball into the paint, stolen away. Danford had it stolen away by Tara Hughes. Now Melissa Coker has it stolen away. And up court, the shot is up, no good by Johnson. Stolen and rebounded now by Silva. So the teams trade turnovers. Silva to Coker. Looks for help, gives to Allie Willis. Above the left elbow, now reverses, down the paint, up and under, and good. Wow. Allie Willis looked like a jigsaw puzzle going down into the paint. Up and in for two. She has 6. And it's a 7-point lead for Rand Lake with the ball. 18 seconds to go. As OCC will start the second half with the ball on the possession arrow. Now in the corner, Sammy McGowan, 8 seconds to Halliman. Now to McGowan, and she traveled before she got the three-point up, the three-point shot attempt. So OCC will have it out, 6 seconds to go in the half. They'll have it out, three-quarter court. Silva will get it in bounds. And as Ariana brings it in, she'll get it into Snipes. Deja quickly across the timeline. Here's Tara Hughes. Goes in the left corner. Coker, three-pointer at the buzzer is no good. And we'll go to the halftime intermission. Lead for Rand Lake. We were tied twice in the first quarter, tied at 8 and 14. Rand Lake jumped out to a 22-16 lead after the end of the first quarter. And just wrapping up quarter number 2, the Lady Knights held pretty much even with the Lady Warriors as OCC was outscored only by 1 point, 16-15. The largest lead of the game for Rand Lake has been at 9 points. The Lady Knights' only lead was at 5 before Rand Lake came back in the second quarter and regained the lead. And they're up here by 7 at halftime. Welcome you into our halftime show, stats and all that, brought to you by your Olney Public Library. We'll take a short break, back to look at your stats coming up. But first, a Know Your Lady Knight interview. That's featuring Naria Reed. That's coming up, that interview with the freshman in just a moment. Stay tuned. This is Lady Knights basketball.
Back. It's time now for another Know Your Lady Night segment of our broadcast.
Where?
Halftime game on WSCI Sports.
6:30, I think it is.
I'm a little
I think
bit
that's
more
what
familiar.
Coach told me.
This 2020.
p.m. WVLN coming up Monday night. Newton hosts Marshall, WIKK Tuesday. Blue Knights, Lady Knights will be at Lincoln Trail up near Robinson Wednesday night. Games at 5:30 and 7:30. The Only Tigers will be at Lawrenceville on CBS Sports Radio at around 7:30 also there on Wednesday night. So we'll start the second half of action. The Lady Knights have Ariana Silva with Taisha Christopher. Also with Deja Snipes, Allie Willis, and Tara Hughes in the starting lineup. For Lynn Lake, it'll be Trotter, Danforth, along with Marshall, Halliman, and McGowan. There's a give and go in the corner. McGowan got the pass and gave it right back to Halliman for the easy bucket. The big guy now with 13 in the game. And a near steal, but Deja Snipes will go in the right corner and throws it away. Wow, she tried to get it down there to Willis, and threw it out of bounds. 14th turnover in the Lady Knights. And by the way, we had a mistake in our Wynn Lake stats. Halliman had 11 points at halftime, made 2 of 3 free throws, so she now has 13 points to lead all scorers in the contest. She gets a pass down low, kicks it out to Marshall down the lane, and she charging foul will be a call. Marshall, I believe, actually lost her footing and kind of slid into Silva. Not so much as a blatant charge, but an accidental one, but a foul nonetheless. That'll be Marshall's second foul of the game. First team foul this quarter. Player control foul is also the 13th turnover of the game on Wynn Lake. And now Snipes will throw it away again as she tries to get it down low. And a bad pass, the 15th turnover on OCC. Wynn Lake will bring it back up. They have matched their largest lead of the game at 9. Marshall to the hole, shot up no good. Gets her own rebound, back up no good. Now another offensive rebound by Trotter, no good. Rebounded now by Snipes. She'll come length of the court, up and under for 2. Deja Snipes with a bucket coast to coast. She has 6 in the game, and it's 40-34. A minute and a half into quarter number 3. Lady Knights down by 6. Back in the man-to-man defense, here's Trotter straight up top. She gives off to McGowan, right wing, Danforth to Trotter. In the paint, up and good on the glass. The give-and-go basketball. Deja Trotter has 12. Back to an 8-point lead, Wynn Lake. Now they do a little trapping up top. Snipes gets it to Silva. They're throwing up a 3-2 zone, it looks like. Snipes on the right wing to Christopher. Taisha now comes up top to Snipes. She'll drive. Goes to Christopher inside the arc. Jumper. 15-foot, no good. Rebounded by the big gal, Halliman. She gets it off to Marshall. Here comes Wynn Lake. Left to right on your dial. They lead it by 9. 7:43 to go in the third quarter. Here's Marshall. Backs it out into the right corner. Now up in the wing. Down low, Halliman. Turnaround shot, no good. Rebounded by Trotter. Tried to get it out to McGowan. Knocked away. Willis has it. Into the paint. Lost it. Now Snipes out to Willis. 3-ball left wing is good. Allie Willis with a 3-pointer. Coach Burris wants a quick 30-second timeout. Allie Willis with her 21st 3-pointer of the year. She has 9 in the game. And the Wynn Lake lead has been cut back to 6. 42-36. We will keep it here at midcourt. Of course, here at Gene Duke Court in Olney Central College. With the timeout brought to you in part by the Red Rooster in Olney. Don't forget we have OCC Blue Knights basketball coming up. Blue Knights will get ready to take on Lakeland College as the Lakers have officially arrived. Kerry Norrin, the trainer, out taking their temperatures and logging that in. Lakeland have had their last 2 games canceled due to COVID-19 protocol. But their testing from earlier this week all came out negative, so they are here to play basketball with the Blue Knights. Here's McGowan, tries to go in the wing to Danforth, stolen away by Silva. She'll come up with a left-handed layup on the left block. Turnover number 14 on Rend Lake. Silva with her first bucket of the game. The Lady Knights are down by 4, 42-38, 6:49 to go, third quarter. Here's McGowan above the right elbow. Guarded by Willis. Now to Marshall. Tries to go down there and does to Trotter. And she'll dribble the ball off of her foot out of bounds. The 15th turnover of the game on Rend Lake. They'll apply a little bit of backcourt pressure as Christopher will bring the ball in. Now to Snipes. Snipes will be guarded by Danforth. And Snipes now into the front court. Hands off to Silva. Silva now on the wing. Gets it to Willis. She'll drive into the paint. Goes up to the left-handed layup and good on the block. Got the roll. Nice move by Allie Willis. 5-5 going up against the 6'5 freshman. Giving up a foot. Willis has 5 in the quarter, 11 in the game. Lady Knights are down by 2, 42-30. Danforth gets it to Trotter on the right wing. Up top, there's Marshall. Jumper at the free throw line is good. That's her first basket of the game. And it's 44-40. Lady Warriors back up by 4. They led it by 7 at half. Now a pass down low. Tara Hughes, shot no good, gets her own rebound. Willis for 3 in the corner, no good. Allie had a good look. The rebound to Marshall, she'll bring it up. Free throw line, now down the lane. She gets it to Holloman in the corner for Trotter. 3 is good. There's your Trotter. Third three-pointer of the game. She has 15. Averages 29. And just like that, Rend Lake back up by 7, 47-40. Snipes makes a move, and back on her heels, that will be a foul whistled on Danforth. Her second, only the second team foul this quarter on Rend Lake. Snipes are bringing it inbounds in front of the OCC seating area. Gets it into Snipes rather. Silva with the throw in. Now back to Ariana. Man-to-man defense for Rend Lake. Silva works at left wing, now hands off to Snipes. Cross dribble down the lane. Now right block goes up. Shot is blocked by Halliman. And that looks like a pretty good block shot by Halliman. They're going to give the 6'5 freshman her first foul of the game. Third team foul. And Deja Snipes will be at the line to shoot 2. Actually, it's a second foul on Halliman. And Deja from Bradenton, Florida, will shoot her 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And the first one is good. She made 1 of 4 earlier. All 4 of her prior points coming in the second quarter. She's hit a hoop here and looking for her second free throw. It is up and no good. Rebounded, touched by Silva, knocked out of her hands by Marshall. And OCC will have it out to the right of their goal with a new shot clock. 5:07 to go in the third quarter. Lady Knights are down by 6. Snipes will trigger in the corner. That's to Willis. She fakes, drives. Tried to get the pass off to the wing, lost it, but there was a reason she lost it. And that was a foul whistled on Rend Lake. This quarter. And for a third foul on Marshall. And that will bring into the game now for Rend Lake. Rachel Jennings will check in for Marshall. But she goes out with actually 4 fouls. Snipes will trigger in, looks left to Hughes, nothing. Now Silva in the corner, into the paint, down to Tara Hughes. Fakes, drives, up in the glass and good. Nice move. Tara Hughes got the big guy behind her. Tara's first bucket of the game. The Lady Knights trail by 4, 47-43. Here's Danforth. Back out now to Halliman in the wing, the big guy way up top. Now to Trotter. Back to Danforth. Into the paint. Shot in the glass. No good. And the foul whistle on Ariana Silva. Couple of free throws for Rend Lake. That'll be Silva's first foul of the game. First team foul this quarter. That's the line is Danforth, the 5'3 sophomore. And the first free throw, no good. She's from St. Louis, Missouri. Went to Pattonville High School. And her second free throw forthcoming. She was at the line earlier in the game, made 2. And her second free toss is no good. Rebounded by Silva. Hands off to Snipes. Lady Knights will bring it up, down by 4. 4:32 to go here in the third quarter of play. Snipes dribbles into the corner now to Christopher. Taisha comes up top. She's going to be headed off and fouled by Danforth. That'll be her third foul, 15th foul. Lady Knights are in the double bonus with Taisha Christopher at the free throw line. It'll be Ty's first trip to the charity stripe in this game. She'll shoot 2. She could cut into the Win Lake lead, which is at 4. Danforth will check out of the Win Lake lead. Sammy McGowan will stay in. First free throw by the Cincinnati, Ohio native is good. Checking in for Danforth is Megan Barton, a 5'9" freshman. Second free throw, good as well. Taisha, 44% free throw shooter, made them both. She'll take a break. Terry Hughes is out as well. Charmaine Murray is in. And also checking in, Naria Reed. Willis, Snipes, and Silva stays in, the 3 sophomores. Ball is stolen away. Rachel Jennings driving down the left lane. Couldn't handle it. 16th turnover on Win Lake. Silva now has the ball stripped away and stolen. And bringing the ball up down the dribble is Barton. Right down the lane, gets it down low to Trotter, up and in for an easy 2. Well, the Lady Knights had an opportunity to tie it or take the lead, but the turnover, their 16th of the game. Now Silva gets it in the corner. Willis, step back jumper, free throw line, no good. Rebound to Trotter. Here comes Win Lake up the right side. That's Barton. Straight down the lane, shot no good. Harriman tried to get the rebound. Ball is loose. Snipes will pick it up. She's going to go coast to coast. Layup no good, but she's fouled to the floor. And Dozier will shoot 2. Sammy McGowan with the foul. That'll be her third, 16th foul. And that puts Snipes at the free throw line to shoot 2 from 15 feet. So 3:32 to go here in the third quarter of play. Win Lake has won 2 of their 3 games. They just started playing games actually a week and a half ago. And the first free throw by Snipes, no good. Lady Knights have won 2 of their last 3 games that they have played. Have won a pair of wins in common. Both have beaten Southwestern Illinois. Both have lost to Wabash Valley. Second free throw by Snipes, no good. 49-45, 4-point lead for the Lady Warriors. Here's Jennings on the wing. McGowan down in the paint to Trotter. Wow, the shot was blocked, but Naria Reed, pretty good block. But the foul will go on her. That'll be the first foul on Naria. Second team foul, OCC. And at the line now for Win Lake will be Deja Trotter, the 5'10 sophomore. And her first free throw good. It's her second trip to the charity stripe. She made 2 of 2 in the first quarter. Trotter averaging 29 points per game. From Louisville, Kentucky, she makes her second free throw. She has 9 of her 19 points here in this third quarter. The other 10 points she scored were in the first quarter. Snipes will go up against the double team, gets it off to Silva. Now back to Snipes, left wing. Murray, she'll get it pass, no good. No good. Murray tried to get the rebound, stolen away by Trotter. Now the point guard will bring it up to Jennings, baseline in the wing. Gives back to Trotter up top. 20 on the shot clock. Now over the left side to Barton, a step back 3, no good. Rebound to McGowan, down low Trotter, shot no good. Rebounded by Deja Snipes. She'll bring it up for OCC. In the corner, Willis fakes the 3, dribbles in, up and under for 2. Allie Willis with a nice move against the 6'5 freshman. Willis has 7 in the quarter, 13 in the game. The Lady Knights have cut the Rend Lake lead back to 4, 51-47. 2:14 to go in the third quarter. Lady Knights will not go away. And now the shot on the left wing is up no good by Trotter. Goes out of bounds. The Lady Knights will get it back. And into the game, Taisha Christopher. Charmaine Murray will come out for a break. So it's Reed with Willis, Christopher, Snipes, and Silva. Snipes will bring it into the front court. Left side to Willis. She goes into the paint. Now right side. Christopher for 3, and it's good. Taisha Christopher, her 4th three-pointer of the game. She now has 13 in the contest. Lady Knights have cut it to a 1-point lead for Rend Lake. Here's Halliman left side for 3. The 6'5 freshman's jumper, no good. Trotter gets the rebound. Now to the hole, shot up, no good. Gets her own rebound, back up, no good. This time is fouled. But she is a workhorse. The 5'10 sophomore plays hard. She undoubtedly will have some good opportunities to play at the next level. She will shoot 2 free throws. First one, no good. And another. The foul, by the way, whistled on Taisha Christopher. Her first. And the third team foul on OCC. Second free throw by Trotter is good. It gives Rend Lake a 2-point lead, 52-50. Halliman will come out of the Rend Lake lineup. Into the game is Angel Helm, the 5'10 sophomore. In his third year, Coach Dave Brown with 6 sophomores and 7 freshmen. Coach Burris, year number 11 at OCC. By the way, Macy Robbins, one of their sophomores, is out with a foot injury, not playing today. Here's Deja Snipes in the corner. Christopher, another three-pointer. Ooh, it rattles out. The rebound to McGowan. Now Barton has the ball stolen away. Snipes with the steal. She'll bring it up down the left lane into the corner. Willis. Three-pointer is no good. Had a good look. Rebounded to Trotter. Trotter for Rend Lake gets it up to Jennings. Layup no good. Rebound by Helm. No good on the putback. And it's rebounded by Maria Reed. Lady Knights are down by 2. Under a minute to go. Third quarter. Here's Willis. She'll go to the elbow on the wing to Christopher. Taisha. Now we'll go back to Allie Willis on the right wing. She dribbles in. Now down low. Scoops it to Maria Reed for the bucket. And we are tied at 52. Our only third tie of the game. What a job by the Lady Knights. Good ball movement by Willis for the assist. Reed with her second hoop of the game. 18 seconds to go. Now driving is Barton, and she'll lose the ball. Turnover, 17th of the game on Rend Lake. Here's Snipes. She'll go off to the wing. Christopher, 3, and it's good. Taisha Christopher, her 5th three-pointer of the game. Lady Knights, her first lead since back in the first quarter, and we have wrapped up the third quarter of play. We'll go to the fourth quarter. Lady Knights with the lead, 55-52. Back with the final 10 coming up. This is OCC basketball.
Chris Force
Silva with Snipes, Christopher, Naria Reed, and into the OCC lineup is Melissa Coker. Into the Wayne Lake lineup will be J.C. McGowan, also with Jenny Hill, also and Trotter. Christopher tried to go down low and get it to Naria Reed and threw it away. 17th turnover, Lady Knights. Here's Trotter up top. She'll go down the lane. Left-handed layup is no good. Rebounded by Snipes. Quickly gets it out to Silva. Silva down the lane into the corner. Cut it for three. No good. Wow, she had a good look. She's a three-ball shooter and couldn't get it to drop. The rebound to Trotter, quickly into the front court for Lynn Lake. Sammy McGowan back to Trotter, layup good. Trotter down low. Lady Knights need to try to keep it out of her hands. And it's a 55-54 lead. As Snipes up and under to the floor, and no call, and the rebound to Trotter. Lady Knights lead by a point. 9 minutes to go. Ball knocked away by Reed. Into the corner, Jennings for three. No good. The jump ball, Silva tied up by Helm. And Lynn Lake will keep it underneath their goal. Charmaine Murray will check in the OCC lineup for Taisha Christopher. So Lady Knights with a 3-point advantage, their largest lead at least in this half. Still up by a point with 8:53 to go in the ball game. Sammy McGowan will bring it into the ball to the right of the goal and gets it up top. Down low to Trotter. Her shot no good. Rebounded by foul. And then let's see, that foul will go against Lynn Lake. And that will put OCC to the line, a double bonus. And that will be Deja Snipes at the line. She'll shoot two. With 8:43 to go, she was in the act of shooting. And her first free throw is good. First point of this quarter for the Lady Knights. Snipes will try to give them another 3-point lead with 8:43 to go here in the fourth and final quarter. Second free throw, good as well. Snipes now with 5 points this half, 9 in the game. Jennings and McGowan, that's JC, will check out the Lynn Lake lineup. A couple of starters return, that's Michaela Marshall and also Naya Danforth. With 8:35 now to go fourth quarter, Danforth will drive down the lane. Wow, a tripping foul was way up the lane. Maybe should have been before the shot. And instead, it will be a foul. And Danforth's bucket will count, even though she had a couple of steps before, after the foul. And Danforth at the line will try to tie it up. So it will be a 3-point play for Danforth. And we are tied at 57. Snipes tries to go down low, get it to Hughes. It was knocked away by Helm. Hughes tried to save it then from out of bounds and was stepping on the baseline. So turnover, Lady Knights will be their 18th of the game. Melissa Coker is out. Naria Reed out. Check that. She came out earlier for Terry Hughes. Here's Trotter driving in. Got an extra step. But instead is fouled by Charmaine Murray. Murray with the foul. That will be her second of the game. And the second OCC foul this quarter. First free throw by Trotter is good. And Lynn Lake regains the lead with our fourth lead change of the game. Shot is no good, rebounded by Helm. She had the rebound. Terry Hughes got the rebound. And they're going to say she stepped out of bounds, but maybe had a little help. And a timeout on the court. There's a 30-second break. We'll keep it here. As a break in the action brought to you by Allen Central College. We have 8:04 to go here in the contest. We have had a tie here in the third quarter previously at 52. Lady Knights came out of that tie with a lead after the third quarter of play ended, 55-52. And since that time, the Lady Knights have been outscored 6-2 and now trailed by a point. And it will be Run Lake ball out of bounds to the right of their goal. Sammy McGowan will trigger it in. Marshall cutting across the paint into the corner. That's where they go with it. She'll drive in and up on the glass, no good. Gets her own rebound, no good. Trotter will serve it inbounds to McGowan. Now up to Danforth for three, no good. Charmaine Murray finally gets a defensive rebound for OCC to Willis. Up to Hughes. She has the ball knocked away. Tara lost the ball. Now the Danforth to Trotter. Trotter goes in. And the foul will go on Deja Snipes. That'll be her third team foul. And Trotter will be at the line to shoot two. 7:38 to go here in the ball game. Tara Hughes will check out. And into the OCC lineup, Ariana Silva. Trotter back to the line to shoot two. Made one of two in her earlier trip this quarter. And misses this one as well. 63% free throw shooter. But she averages 29 a game. Good player, a sophomore for third-year coach Dave Brown. Second free throw missed. Snipes with a rebound. She goes to the floor. And maybe a break for OCC as foul will go against the Lady Warriors. And the foul will be the fourth of the game on Naya Danforth. And the second team foul this quarter. And the ball comes inbounds to Snipes. She'll go to Silva, above the right elbow. Now down the left lane, into the corner, and the pass to Christopher. They say she stepped in the baseline. Turnover, that's the 19th of the game on the Lady Knights, who trailed by 1 point, 58-57. Checking your Eric Keller Country Financial Scoreboard. With 7:18 to go, fourth quarter. Lady Knights trying to win this one at home. There's a nice give and go. It was Trotter to McGowan. Then McGowan back to Trotter. She went into the hole on the right block and was fouled. Couldn't get the bucket to drop. And that will be the fifth foul of the game. And I think that's miscommunication. Yeah, that's not someone fouling out. I believe the foul will be the second foul whistled on Charmaine Murray. And at the free throw line will be Trotter. She'll shoot two. So Murray actually with her, second free throw, second foul. It'll be team foul 4 on the Lady Knights. So next foul by OCC will put Red Lake in a double bonus for the rest of the game. Trotter makes both free throws. She has 5 in the quarter. And now 24 in the game. She gives Red Lake a 3-point lead. Allie Willis in with Murray. Taisha Christopher with the ball up into the left side, the front court. Silva and Snipes in as well. Here's Willis above the left elbow. Now over to Silva. Ariana on the wing. Snipes into the paint. Back to Silva. Maybe passed up to 3. Now back up Snipes. 13 on the shot clock. She goes over in the left corner. Ball will be touched out of bounds. They're out of bounds on McGowan. Tried to pick up the steal. Now Naria Reed into the game for Ariana Silva. 9 on the shot clock. Snipes will bring it in to the left of the OCC goal. Down low. Gets it to Naria Reed. Shot short. No good. Rebounded by Trotter. Here she comes. Tries to get the pass on the left wing to Marshall. Knocked out by Allie Willis. Good anticipation there by the sophomore from New Albany, Indiana. 60-57. Ren Lake with the ball up by 3. Here's Marshall, left wing, baseline from 12, no good. Charmaine Murray, the rebound for the Lady Knights, gives off to Snipes, now into the front court. Lady Knights are down by 3 with the ball. We have been tied 3 occasions with 3 lead changes. Snipes drives down into the paint and will lose it, a turnover. She tried to get the pass out, but stepped on the baseline. Another turnover, and the Lady Knights are 20th of the game. So 6:25 to go. A lot of time yet to play here in this 4th and final quarter. 60-57, Ren Lake with the ball and a 3-point lead. Here's Marshall. She'll go on the right wing to Halliman, back in, the 6'5 freshman for Ren Lake. Now over to Sammy McGowan. Back on the dribble there is Marshall. Now to Trotter. She'll drive into the paint. Backdoor pass to Marshall. Shot no good. Marshall gets her own rebound. Tries to go to Halliman. It'll go out of bounds and off of OCC. And Ren Lake will have it out to the left of their goal with 16 seconds on the shot clock. 5:53 to go in the game. McGowan looks low now to Marshall. Right side baseline, 15. No good. Rebounded by Trotter. Taken away by Willis. Trying to get the lead pass out. Stolen. Now McGowan in the corner. And the 3-ball put up by Danforth. And the rebound. Murray can handle it. Loses it out of bounds, and Ren Lake will keep it. Boy, the Lady Knights can't get away from the Ren Lake goal. Now Marshall comes out of the Ren Lake lineup, checking in off the bench. DeLea Johnson. With 5:36 to go here in the contest. And the officials talking about the shot clock. They're going to leave it at 28. McGowan will trigger it inbounds to the left of the Ren Lake goal. They go to Trotter down low, up on the glass and good. Almost an automatic within jumping range of the goal. And Ren Lake back up by 5. Lady Knights have been stifled offensively over the past several minutes. And in fact have turned the ball over in the last 3 occasions up the court. Here's Snipes, cross dribble to the hole, misses a left-handed layup. Did not draw the foul. Trotter with the rebound. She'll go coast to coast. Now back it out. Tries to go cross court. Stolen away by Willis. Willis gets it up to Christopher. Now to Snipes. A loose ball. Up and in for 2. And a timeout to Coach Burris. 4:56 to go here in the 4th and final quarter. Scoreboard check courtesy of Eric Keller, Country Financial. 62-59. Ren Lake with a 3-point advantage. We'll take a break. We're back in a moment to OCC basketball.
When you're craving cheesy pizza that's made from scratch, there's only at BobsPizza.net. Bob's Pizza, 1610 East Main in Olney. We make pizza how you like it, from scratch.
Coming out of the timeout break for the Lady Knights, Daria Reed in the lineup, along with Willis, Silva, Christopher, and Snipes. So 4:56 to go in the ball game. A 3-point lead for Ren Lake. They'll bring it up. On the dribbles, Danforth. She goes the left elbow above it to Trotter. Now to McGowan. Back to Trotter. Give and go. She runs right over Deja Snipes, but Snipes will pick up the foul. Wow. With 4:45 to go in the 4th and final quarter. Trotter will go back to the free throw line to shoot 2. A give and go again to Trotter. She runs right over Deja Snipes, but Deja picks up her 4th foul of the game. It's also the 5th team foul in OCC. Trotter back to the line. The sophomore makes the first one. And she'll shoot one more. Sophomore has been busy at the free throw line here this evening or this afternoon. Trotter out of Louisville, Kentucky. And the second free throw good as well. Into the game will return. Marshall comes back in, the starter for Delia Johnson. Red Lake will apply some full court man-to-man pressure. Ball comes into Snipes. She nearly loses it. Now gets it back, comes over to Silva. Ariana scoops it off to Maria Reed, and she actually got away with a step, but instead a Red Lake foul. Wow. A break there, no doubt, for OCC. That'll be the third team foul on the Red Lake, and the fourth foul on Sammy McGowan. So Snipes will trigger in, right to go, comes to Willis in the corner. Alley fakes, drives, gives it off to Naria Reed. Jumper from 15 feet, left side, no good. McGowan, the rebound for Red Lake, now gives off to Trotter. Down to Marshall, three-ball right wing is no good. Rebounded by Halliman. Tries to kick it out to McGowan, and Sherritt throws it right to Willis. Allie Willis brings it up. She tries to go down low. It's stolen away. And they get it up to Trotter. She goes to the hole like she does every time. And she'll be fouled down low in the block by Naria Reed. That will be her second foul of the game. And the 16th foul in OCC. And back to the free throw line is Deja Trotter. First free throw is good. She had 10 points in the first quarter. Added another 10 points in the third quarter. And the second free throw good here. This quarter alone, she has made 7 of 8 free throws with 11 points. She has 31 points in the game. And now a 7-point lead for Red Lake. Under 4 minutes to go. Here's in the paint. Willis. Alley loses the ball. Now Marshall. Now up to Trotter for the layup. Wow. The Lady Knights losing the ball. Their 22nd turnover of the game. And now back up to a 9-point lead just like that for Red Lake. They never stop. Now down low, Deja Snipes up. Ball looked like cleanly blocked by Halliman, but 6'5" freshman going against Deja Snipes, who went down low, the 5'4" sophomore, giving up more than a foot. And Snipes with the foul, she'll shoot a couple of free throws. Foul will be the third called on Halliman. And the fourth team foul on Red Lake. First free throw by Bradenton, Florida sophomore is good. And Snipes will shoot another, which is also good. So she has 4 points in this quarter, 7.5 and 11 in the game. 68-61, Red Lake's lead cut back to 7. With 3:22 to go, fourth quarter. Marshall gets it out to Trotter. To the elbow, down the lane. Scoop shot no good. Rebounded by Ariana Silva. Silva will be fouled by Trotter as she was trying to get the offensive rebound. That will be Trotter's third foul. Fifth team foul. And to the line for OCC will be Ariana Silva. She'll to shoot 2 free throws, her first trip to the free throw line in this game. A 74% free throw shooter on the season. Ariana from Lawrenceville, Georgia. And her first free throw is good. 5'9" sophomore. She is one of the top assist leaders on the team. Right behind Deja Snipes. The second free throw, good as well. Gives her 4 points in the game. And a 30-second timeout called. OCC trailing 68-63. 3:14 to go in the game. In a moment, this is Lady Knights basketball.
pound 395-9274.
Back to the dungeon. Lady Knights coming out of the timeout break. Still with Snipes, Willis, Reed, also Silva and Christopher. Lady Knights playing this afternoon without the services of their sophomore three-point shooter, Macy Robbins. And into the front court is Danforth. Now she'll fake, go down the lane, into the paint, up and good, right in front of the goal. It's only her second hoop of the game. 70-63, Lady Knights down by 7. We come up court. Silva goes up on the right wing, and ball is thrown away by Sammy McGowan, but she will pick up the foul, and that will be her 5th of the game. She walks straight to the seating area for Rend Lake. They have no benches, per se. So the 5th on McGowan, the 16th foul. And checking in for her will be Annabelle Harrison, the 5'8 freshman, while Silva returns to the free throw line to shoot 2. Silva wearing number 4 on the Lady Knights powder blue uniforms here this afternoon. First free throw good by Ariana, and she will shoot one more. Second one good as well. Perfect 4 out of 4 from the free throw line. Charmaine Murray will check in for Naria Reed. And it'll be Rend Lake ball length of the court, their lead at 5. Ball comes into Danforth, quickly into the front court. You think they'd be eating some clock with the lead. However, comes up to Harrison, now to Marshall, left elbow, she'll back it back out. 2:42 to go in the game. Shot clock down to 13. Now to Danforth into the paint and lost it. Here's Charmaine Murray bringing it up for the Lady Knights. Down low, pass to Silva for the bucket. Good job by Murray drawing the defense. Silva with the hoop. Ariana has all 8 of her points in the second half. Lady Knights have cut the lead down to 3. 2:18 to go in the ball game. Up top is Danforth. Now they eat some clock. Now she's going to go to the hole. Kicks it in the corner to Marshall. She'll bring it back up top. 2:06 to go. 9 on the shot clock. She fakes, drives, layup is good. Nice move by Marshall. She had Snipes on her hip and took her to the hole. Marshall's second hoop of the game. Rend Lake back by 5. Now Silva tries to go low to Murray, and the ball goes out of bounds. Off, they say, of OCC. Wow. Looked like it was touched by Rend Lake. Lady Warriors will have it out length of the court. Trotter will get it in to Danforth. Into the front court now, across the timeline. 72-67, the Lady Warriors by 5. Now driving, Danforth loses the ball out of bounds. And that'll go off of her and over to the blue Lady Knights. That is the 5th turnover this quarter. And now the 22nd turnover on Rend Lake. Here's Silva with the ball in bounds. 93 seconds to go. Lady Knights are down by 5. Need a hoop here. Here's Snipes up on the left wing. Deja on the dribble. Goes around the screen by Murray. Now down the lane. In the corner to Christopher. Taisha, free throw line. Murray for 3. Left side is good. Charmaine Murray puts her first three-pointer of the year. And she cuts the Rend Lake lead to 2. And we'll do a timeout in the court, and we'll take a break. 72-70. Rend Lake leads it. A minute 13 to go. Back in a moment to OCC basketball. Engine, the timeout on the court. Breaking the action brought to you by Olney Central College. We're online at freedom929.com, courtesy of Eagleson's Automotive Center on Woodard Avenue in Olney. streaming also on YouTube at Olney Central Blue Knights basketball. Speaking of the Blue Knights, they're coming up next. They'll be hosting Lakeland College, and also in a Grackham District game. Here the Lady Knights are trying to pick up a win against a very good Rend Lake squad. They'll put on some full court pressure. OCC down by 2 with 1:13 to go in regulation. Taking the ball out of bounds will be Annabelle Harrison. Gets it into Danforth. And she'll bring it into the front court straight up top. Guarded by Willis. Danforth drives in, now back out. Man-to-man defense, OCC. Here's Stone to Trotter. Now Harrison back to Danforth. She reverses in for the layup, and it's good. Danforth with back-to-back hoops. 5-point lead now for Rend Lake. Driving in is Murray. Shot no good. Halliman with the rebound. Now to Trotter. Back to Danforth. Actually a 4-point Rend Lake lead. Now Trotter. And we have a timeout to the Rend Lake bench. 39 seconds to go. Timeout in the court with a 74-70 Rend Lake lead. We will also take a short timeout as well. This is Lady Knights basketball. Afternoon hoops action here on Freedom 92.9. We'll follow this with the Blue Knights game at around 3. And don't forget the Olney Tigers tonight at Robinson. Steve Hope and Blaine Heights will have that call here on WSEI as well. Melissa Coker enters the OCC lineup. Rend Lake will have it out across from their seating area, leading by 4. And it's stolen by Ariana Silva. They threw it right to her. Silva goes up. She is hacked and fouled. Ariana will go to the line to shoot 2 with 35 seconds to go in the ball game. Ariana has shot 4 buckets in a row from the free throw line. By the way, that foul whistled on Danforth will be her 5th. She will foul out of the Lady Knights lineup. And the first free throw is good by Silva. She's made 5 in a row and looking for her 6th. As the Lady Knights will try to cut that Rend Lake lead back to 2. And the second free toss, no good. Rebound, nearly stolen. Now a foul on Taisha Christopher. She tried to get the ball from from Trotter. Taisha Christopher, foul number 2. Team foul number 9. Check that number 7. But regardless, Trotter will come down the court to shoot 2 free throws. 33 seconds to go in the ball game. A 3-point advantage for Rend Lake. And Trotter, who has been at the line 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 times, will make the first one and have one more. And the second free throw is up and good. She made them both. 5-point lead, Rend Lake quickly snipes into the front court. On the right wing, gives off to Allie Willis. Step back jumper from the right elbow, good. Timeout called to Coach Burris. Willis now with 9.5 and 15 in the game. And with 24 seconds to go in the contest. Lady Knights will try to get the ball back, trailing by 3. Don't forget, as we check our broadcast schedule, we do have Olney Tiger basketball tonight. They are in conference play at Robinson this evening. They were scheduled to play at Robinson in that conference game early in the year when the snow hit. They were scheduled to play this game against Robinson at home with a non-conference affair. However, since a cancellation was made, It has now been moved to Robinson, and it will be a conference game tonight after the Tigers suffered a tough loss last night at Casey Westfield. And we also give a shout out to the OCC Blue Knights and Lady Knights baseball and softball teams down in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, playing baseball and softball there during spring break over the next 5 to 6 days. Ball comes into Rend Lake and a quick foul whistled on Melissa Coker. And we'll walk the length of the court for a couple of free throws. Going to the line will be Michaela Marshall. She has not been to the charity stripe here in this game. And checking into the OCC lineup will be Deja Snipes. She'll come back in for Melissa Coker. Snipes playing with 4 fouls. And Marshall at the line to shoot 2. Her first free throw is no good. She's a 50% free throw shooter. They've only played 3 games. This is her 4th, and she has only attempted 7 free throws to this point. Rachel Jennings, by the way, enters the lineup for Rend Lake. Second free throw by Marshall is good. Plenty of arch on that. And Rend Lake takes a 77-73 4-point lead with 23 seconds to go. Out of the lineup is Harrison for Rend Lake. And into the lineup is Leah Johnson. Here's Snipes, left wing. Cross dribbles, goes in, loses it, gets it back. Now takes it over left elbow, kicks it up to Murray. She fakes and drives, and then a whistle for traveling. Wow, pretty good move. A travel call, 7th turnover this quarter, 23rd of the game. And a timeout to the Rend Lake bench. 12 seconds to go, 11.5 to be exact. And a timeout on the court, Rend Lake with a 4-point lead, 77-73. We'll take a break. Again, we're back with the final few seconds coming up. This is OCC basketball. Are pulled in, no fans, just teams, players, officials, and those who are at least qualified to be called essential. It will be a Rend Lake ball in front of their seating area. Rachel Jennings in, along with Trotter, Marshall, Holloman, along with Johnson. They get it into Trotter. She's hand-checked and fouled by Ariana Silva. That will be Ariana's second foul. Check that, 4th. And Trotter will be back to the line. She's made 14 of 16 free throws. Pretty good shooting exhibition from the charity stripe. And she will shoot yet 2 more. First of which rattles out. 10 seconds to go. Lady Knights are down by 4. So it's a 2-possession lead for Rend Lake. Second free throw by Trotter, also missed. Silva with a rebound, gets it out to Snipes. Across the timeline, all the way down the lane. Layup no good. She goes to the floor, no call, and that's going to do it. Trotter with the rebound. A valiant effort by the Lady Knights, but they fall short as Rend Lake picks up the win here in the dungeon. Final score brought to you by Eric Keller, Contra Financial.